Shelley Peebles is looking at her name on the wall inside the newly renovated Metropolitan Entertainment Centre. She and her brother Curtis were 2 of the 25 employees who signed the wall the night the theatre closed in 1987.
Yeah, right at the top of the stairs going up to the balcony, there was kind of like a hidden wall. So it was a staircase that came up to the very top level of the balcony. And at one time we all signed our names. Throughout the years there were different people, but they do have a list of the people that all worked here in 1987. So that was really cool to see our names up there and that they've kept that for all these years.
Canad Inns has been restoring the 93-year-old building for the past 2 years, reopening as an event center and a 200-table restaurant. Crews were still working on the last details of the theatre as Shelley and Curtis toured the Met with historian Greg Agnew a few days before the public opening. Agnew says anyone who visited the old theatre will be taken back with memories when they walk into the restored Met.
Well, one of the first things they'll see is it's back to its original beauty. You know, they've done an excellent job of restoring all the motifs and the architecture of the building that we all remember as kids when we came here, and it's almost back to what it was when it opened. They've taken a lot of pain and effort to put it back to what they found as original colors when it opened in 1920, and they've taken a lot of pain to put the architecture back into the mezzanine and back into the entranceway in the ceilings and that. So it's pretty close to what people would see when they came in January of 1920.
Curtis Peebles got his first job at the Met when he was 16 and still has the theatre's layout clearly in his mind. He says he's excited to see the new theatre fill up the way it used to for the movies.
The first one I was hired for, I worked for, was Reds with Warren Beatty and Jack Nicholson, and then I remember Star Wars was here, both of them, so the lineups were around the block. Star Trek was another big one. That one was really big. Packed house, 1,100 people in here every night, 2 or 3 shows on the weekends and so on. It was interesting. It was lots of fun.
The Met reopened its doors to the public on Monday, December 17th. Interning for ShawTV, I'm Lauren Parsons.